Operation Get the Forbes magazine. So as you all know, recently got nominated as a 30 for 30 Forbes. I don't know what the word is, nominee. So in the sports category, so top 30 game changers, I should say, in different categories, ranging from sports, tech, business, music, marketing, health, a bunch of different categories. So they recognize the 30 game changers under the age of 30 for this honor. I'm humbled. I'm grateful to be recognized amongst so many, and I mean so many great individuals that are doing some great things. Like, it's amazing to be in that category and be recognized for some of the accomplishments that I've been able to accomplish thus far. Can't thank everyone that's been able to support me and help me on this journey. A lot of lessons learned from mentors, family, friends, peers, mentees, mentors. The list goes on and on. So as much as it is an individual award, it's really not, because there's so many people that have helped me to get where I am today. So yeah, I got recognized last week. Definitely want to tell you guys about the process. It's crazy too, because I didn't really know you can kind of, I don't want to say self-nominate, because there's obviously like an application process that you have to go through. But I didn't know like you can like kind of like apply to be a potential Forbes under 30 inductee. So actually it was funny, because like beginning of this year, 2020, I told myself, one of the big hairy goals that I wanted to have for myself was to be a 30 for 30 nominee. And, being that I'm 29, this was like the last year to do it. So my plan was just to grind, get out and get exposure. So whether that's getting out a bunch of podcasts, doing some more video content, just getting in front of like notable publications, doing what I had to do. And, to be fair, with the help of the team, a Frugal Athlete, shout out Adrian, shout out Brandon, shout out Taylor, Jennifer, Kayvon, the whole team that's helped tremendously. Obviously the advisors as well, Will, Justin, so many people. So, we accomplished those goals in the sense of, getting the work done, like getting the exposure. So, I had a goal of getting on 25 podcasts, beat that goal tremendously. Obviously COVID kind of helped in the sense of, and I don't mean that in like a condescending way as like COVID helped, but in the sense of like people were available to like do more podcasts, do more Zoom meetings, do what you needed to do to get that done. So yeah, reached that goal. But it wasn't until, some friends of mine who also got inducted to the 30 for 30 in the marketing sector, shout out to Creative Label. So they had made like a whole campaign, and actually one of my first like PR publications was on Forbes, and they helped me get that get that done. Yeah, so they helped with that process, and yeah, it was amazing. I got some Forbes recognition, and it was right when I first started a Frugal Athlete. So like to come out the gates with national publication just immediately gave me some credibility in the space. So they were doing a campaign about why they should be Forbes nominee, and they are very much deserving. So congrats to them. So they did that, and one of the highlights that they made was like the article that they did for me, like being able to pitch me to Forbes and getting it on the publication and all that. So then I saw it and I was like, oh, word? Oh, cool. So then I looked into it. I was like, oh, you can like nominate yourself. So I immediately stopped everything I was doing. I think I was actually like, no, at this time it wasn't. At this time I was still in Austin. So at this time I stopped everything I was doing. I got out of practice and applied. So I filled out all the information you needed to do. And then from there, I sent it out. So I did like a whole strategy. So I sent it out on my Frugal Athlete newsletter. I put it on LinkedIn. Shout out to LinkedIn, by the way. The organic reach on LinkedIn, I advise anyone that's in business or just wanted to increase their brand exposure or credibility or whatever they're doing, get on LinkedIn. So I pushed it out on LinkedIn. I pushed it out on my newsletter, personal and business one, and all social channels. So made like an active push. Then a couple people reached out to me, some mentors. Shout out to Darren, shout out to Jonathan Harris. Great individuals that have helped me so much in my career. So they told me to like even expand on it, like give people like the full-on synopsis of how to help you, because once you self-apply, you can have people send in like recommendations, different things like that. So from there, I literally just showed individuals the process of how people could go about it, kind of gave them like a one sheet of like some talking points that I want to drive home in the application, and then that's it. So did that process, took about a week, and then so I just let it ride. And then I was actually on vacation with my best friend and my brother. We was out in Florida. Shout out to KO, shout out to Akachi, and then our other homeboy Matt. So we just had got done golfing, and then I get this email, and it was like Forbes, and because I'm subscribed to Forbes Sports Money, it helps us with content, repurposing some of their content. They have great content, by the way. Suggest you guys subscribe. So I had got an email from Forbes, and I was like, all right, let me just peep it real quick. Maybe it's a newsletter. And then it says, so-and-so, we'd like to, you passed the initial round, blah, blah, blah. So, we'd like to congratulate you for making it past the first round of, the potential of being a Forbes 30 under 30. So that's when I was like, all right, bet. It's like, let's run it up. Like, this is the sign. And the signs were already there because I had written it in my manifestation journal. Be on the lookout for that, because we're going to come out with something heavy for y'all real soon. So in January, I come out and say I want to get on Forbes in January. Over the summer, late summer, early fall, I get the post, saying that, great label, helped Amobi, Okugo, with Frugal Athlete getting on Forbes. Like, if they didn't tag me, I wouldn't have even known about, like, you can self-apply. So that's another sign. And then obviously I'm big on like, praying, having faith, manifestation, all that stuff. So there's other signs throughout the day that happened. So that was the second sign. And then the third sign, once I got the email, I was like, all right, bet, run it. Like, this is it. All I got to do is put the work in. So I stopped everything I was doing. And like, mind you, I was on vacation. So we was enjoying, we was having fun. We just got done golfing, about to do like the little shenanigans for the late night. And I literally stopped everything I was doing. I went upstairs to the office and filled out everything I needed to fill out. And then from there, just, shot the shot and hope for the best. Come a week ago, or whenever they announced it, like December 2nd, 3rd, I'm thinking the Forbes is gonna get announced like early next year for 2021. I actually saw like a post, about Travis Scott being on the cover for like all the stuff he's doing. Shout out to Travis Scott. The way he's expanded his music business has been crazy, to all their business ventures. But so I seen that and I was like, all right, bet. Like, all right, we're gonna learn about it. Maybe they'll give us like a notice if we don't make it early 2021. So come next, like a week ago, December 3rd, just for date's sake. I'm probably getting it off, but I'm sleeping. I get a text from one of my homeboys talking about, yo, congrats on Forbes. I wake up, I'm half asleep. I'm like, Forbes? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Forbes? What do you mean? And he immediately responds. He's all like, nah, like, congrats, bro. You made it. Like, Forbes sends me the link. And I immediately get up. I'm like, oh, word? My whole schedule changes, because I was like, all right, now I got to have a strategy to how to, navigate this. So I'm looking, as this happening, like now more people are starting to know about it. I'm getting texts, I'm getting DMs, I'm getting messages, I'm getting calls just saying congratulations, like, yo, you're really on the right path. Everything that you're doing is amazing. Keep going. And I got to respond, be respectful, and not only respectful, but gracious, because so many people that were saying thank you are the people that have helped me get to this point to even have this recognition. So I, do that, and whole day changes. I still got to get the workout in, still got to do what you got to do, but whole day changes. And then, so now it's like, all right, how do we figure out, the marketing strategy around this? Because I've never been one to like like highlight accomplishments and stuff like that. But like I was talking to a couple people and they're like, yo, you really need to take advantage of this. Like Forbes under 30, there's only so many people that make it, and this is a stepping stone of like all the things that you're willing to do. So whether it's 30 for under 30, whether it's Fortune magazine, whether it's Rising 25, shout out to Front of Sports, whether it's anything that you get recognized for, TEDx speaker, it could be on the local level, a high school, a Hall of Fame, whatever it may have you, like Employee of the Month. Take advantage of that and use it to springboard whatever you got in the works. So my whole marketing strategy, my whole like business strategy has, I don't want to say changed, but has kind of become more complex or more advanced in the sense of that, I could be a little bit more, as bad as I don't want to say it, like a little bit more blunt, a little bit more direct, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more confident. Not to say that you should never lack in confidence, but you can use like whatever accomplishments that you have. Obviously, I've been fortunate enough to play professional sports. I've been fortunate enough to do a lot of really cool things throughout my career so far. But now with the Forbes 30 under 30, like best believe I'm gonna be using that. So I had to change up the strategy, and definitely gonna be diving in on like what that looks like. But that's kind of how it all worked. So it was really, when people ask me like, oh, how'd you get on Forbes? Like, what happened? Like, really, I got very lucky and I followed the signs and did like a self-application. Obviously, you got to promote yourself. So you promote yourself in the right way, good things can tend to happen. So yeah, that's really how it all came about. So I'm very happy. I'm very fortunate, very blessed that this has been able to happen. So once again, shout out to everyone that helped with this process. Shout out to everyone that sent the congratulations, and then shout out to everyone that's been helping me kind of use this as a springboard to do more things. Obviously, Okugo Athlete is a financial media platform that promotes prudent financial practices and smart career decisions amongst professional athletes and student athletes. We help athletes make, manage, and multiply money through financial education and athlete empowerment. Our goal is through athletes, other individuals will learn about financial literacy as well. And the greatest thing about the Forbes recognition is that I got recognized for that. Not what I do on the soccer field, not what I do with some business ventures, but with a business that I started, just on a whim. And obviously the soccer stuff helped, the philanthropy stuff helped, the stuff to do with the social injustice initiatives help. But to be recognized for a Okugo Athlete, it really means a lot because we haven't hit the pinnacle of where we feel like we can reach. With that being said, we're gonna try to find this Forbes 30 for 30 magazine, and best believe I'm buying at least 5 copies. Best believe that. So let's go. Let's try to find this. First order of business, you got to put the mask on. Shout out to the Athletic, great subscription. Make sure you tap into them too. So we just went to like the local Bel Air. I actually got to get oatmeal and some drinks too at the same time, some juice and stuff like that. So it should be interesting. Oh, quick plug. Y'all don't know about this. This is a game changer. Yo, my bad. So like I just asked one of the homeboys or one of the dudes he came through the back, so I just like assumed he worked here. I was like, yo, where can I find some of the magazines? He was like, yo, I don't work here. And I felt hella bad because you can't just assume everyone just be working somewhere, but technically he works with the people because he was dropping off something for Budweiser. So here we go. Let's see where the magazines are. Let's see if we get lucky. Let's see if we can get lucky. We got Slam. We got Chadwick Boseman in there somewhere. I don't see Forbes. I might have to just call Barnes & Nobles. I don't see it. We see Time. Shout out to my guy. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Cause I met him on Clubhouse. Shout out to Clubhouse, by the way. Show y'all something. I think he's in here. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna start from the beginning. So it's 100 best inventions of 2020. Time magazine. A lot of great people, a lot of great companies. I'm going to find it. So this is basically like a light thing that add onto your camera. This is a great buy, by the way. I recommend it. Nope. I thought it was this one, but it's not. Let me not skip a page. Okay. Yeah, maybe they'll give me a private flight. Okay, where are we at? Smart cooker. So that's a crock pot, air fryer, all in one. Man, if I would have known, I would have just got that. Shout out to Yeti, Austin based. That looks pretty cool too, by the way. Yo, so I saw this on Instagram. They must be like listening to my conversations because I'm big on note taking. Looks like a great thing. I might consider it moving forward down the road, but not right now. That's not the app I'm talking about though. Where is he at? I'm gonna be hella embarrassed if it's not in here, but it is because I saw him and he got announced as we're getting closer. Where are we at? Here we go. Yep. Moon Ultralight. Yep, here we go. Read it and weep. Shout out to Edward. Someone I randomly met on Clubhouse who was just talking, about, business, entrepreneurship, all that. Ended up, having a conversation with him, and, what he's been developed is amazing. So Moon Ultralight, something that you can put on your phone, book, tablet, just even have on your own. And if you guys want to read it real quick, despite years behind the lens, cinematographer Ed always struggled to get quality shots on his phone at night. So remember, when Lumis and stuff came out, it's similar to that, except it's more accessible and more utility in the sense that you can like use it for a lot of different things instead of just your phone case. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. I think you guys would definitely enjoy it if you guys are into different things. But yeah, look at this. Oh, Aura ring. I almost could have gotten that deal too, but my money's not like that. I don't got Forbes money yet, but great platform, great product. Look into that if you're like into Whoop, if you're into Strava, if you're into Apple Watch. It definitely helps some of the players in the NBA bubble. Oh damn, so many great people doing some great things. It's always exciting to see, but that's besides the point. We're here to find the Forbes and we can't find it, so we're gonna figure that one out. So I was trying to be efficient. I called Barnes & Noble, the one closest to me, like West Sac, Natomas. No go. They said they're like opening new boxes, so they'll let me know or just call back later. Called the one in Arden. Lady had no idea what I was talking about. They obviously didn't have it in Bel Air, as you saw, so we're gonna go across the street, CVS. I'm not really gonna stress about it. There's a new Slack group where people are helping each other out, try to find it. Forbes should actually just send us a copy, but I'm not gonna be a complainer. We're gonna find it and we're gonna buy a number of different copies.
All right, why are we at Barnes & Noble today?
So yesterday, if you guys remember, well, it's all ongoing, but yesterday I struck and I missed out. They didn't have the Forbes at Barnes & Noble's. Went to Bel Air, went to CVS, called Barnes & Noble, no luck. Today we called them and they said they got it. So we're gonna go inside, get a couple copies, get our proof and go from there. This is the bad thing about going to bookstores. You just like, as you know, I already have like a big library. So it's like,
Ooh.
Bang bang.
What a proud moment. How are you feeling right now?
It's cool. Next goal is to be on the cover. So let's see.
How long do you think that will take?
You give me 15 years. I'm gonna be realistic.
All right, let's see where you at.
I don't even know. I don't even think we're gonna have a picture. So here we go.
I thought they give you that honor.
Nah, here we go. See? So Forbes 30 for 30. The full list. All right. This is this is special edition 600. So fun fact, there's actually 600 30 for 30, at least for the United States, across 20 industries. And obviously this is the 2021 issue. So here we go. These are like sports. So I'm in the category of sports. So Benson is like the featured headline for his work on the court, and then obviously stuff he's doing in the esports. So it's alphabetical order. And here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Bam! So, small little feature.
Amobi Okugo.
Yeah. Founder, frugal athlete. A frugal athlete. You see it.